Hey everybody, just doing a review for these EBL AA 2800 milliamp hour rechargeable batteries. And so just taking a look at the box right over here real quick, just nothing really at the front. Over the back, you do get the specifications and the features. And so what you get in the box is 8 AA rechargeable batteries. You get these two packets right over here that each carry 4 AA batteries, the battery charger itself, of course, and 2 user manuals. I think, yeah, this is a more detailed user manual, and this one is a smaller user manual, I guess you could say. And so, yeah, using these batteries have been just like using any other AA batteries, honestly. I've been mainly using them with my Xbox controller right over here. As you can see over the back and inside, I do have the EBL batteries. I usually play like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at the end of the day for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So far, they've lasted just as long as single-use AA batteries, like these Duracell ones that are used up that I used in my Xbox controller. Because these ones lasted for about like 3 weeks to 4 weeks. And for the EBL batteries, I've had these EBL batteries for about a month so far, and I'd say that these batteries also last for about 3 weeks to 4 weeks in my Xbox controller. You know, once again, I do play some Modern Warfare 2 for about an hour and a half at the end of the day. So just give you like an estimate of how long they could last for you. And so, yeah, I mean, when it comes to using the battery charger itself, it's pretty nice. I gotta say, it's just really simple to use. It does use a micro USB input port. That's just one thing I don't like. At this point, everything should be USB-C. I know it's gonna cost them money to upgrade this battery charger to USB Type C, but I think it would be worth it. It would just be a really good quality of life change for the battery charger, and I think consumers would appreciate it. Well, they might. I mean, I know a lot of people just don't care. But in my case, and maybe in some other people's case, having that USB Type C port on a battery charger like this one would just be really awesome to see. And over the back, it does have the specifications for the battery charger as well. And so, yeah, when it comes to using the battery charger, you do have to make sure that you're using a 10-watt USB Type A port or higher. Do not use a 5-watt USB Type A port, or else the battery charger will not perform optimally, and your batteries won't be able to recharge at their max speed using the battery charger. And right over here, I do have the River 2 power station that has, I think, 12-watt USB Type A ports. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be more than enough. And right over here at the front, as you can see, there are power lights at the top that show the recharging status. And so when a battery is still charging, the light at the top is red, and when a battery is fully charged, the light turns green to show that it's fully charged and you can just take it out and use it. And so, yeah, with the recharge time that I've found, like going from 0 to 100 for a battery, like, so if a AA battery is completely dead, it takes about 7 hours to recharge it. And that's pretty good, in my opinion. If you're looking to recharge a AA battery within, I don't know, say 1 to 2 hours, I don't think that's even possible. Let me just take these ones out of my Xbox controller. And so, yeah, I mean, you can just have them recharging overnight. That's what I do. But I have had a completely dead battery that I've recharged throughout the day, and it does take about 7 hours. I know on their product page it says that it takes about 6 hours. It's going to be 7 hours, maybe could be 7.5, 8 hours, but still having the batteries charging overnight is just really going to help. You know, you're going to wake up, you're going to have the batteries fully recharged. And so I have run a battery capacity efficiency test as well, using this Opus battery charger and discharge tester. My first time running a battery efficiency test on AA batteries. I'm not too sure if I used this correctly or not, but I'm going to show you guys the footage of the battery capacity efficiency as well. I ran 2 tests. With the first test, I discharged the batteries at 500 milliamps, and for the second test, I discharged the batteries at 200 milliamps. Yeah, I mean, so battery efficiency was okay in comparison to other reviews for these EBL batteries. My test did fall short. I'm not too sure why. Maybe I did something wrong, but I'll show you guys the battery capacity efficiency footage in just a second. But let me just mention one more thing for the battery charger, is that this battery charger can also take AAA batteries, because as you can see, like this, from this point to this point, you can use a AA battery, but from this point to this point, you can use a AAA battery. So yeah, this battery charger does accept AA batteries, and it also accepts recharging AAA batteries. So just something to know. It's really awesome. I mean, for the cost that you're getting this for, in comparison to single-use Duracell batteries, like I just showed you guys right over here, having rechargeable batteries, in my opinion, it's great. But yeah, anyways, that's enough of me talking. Let me show you guys the battery capacity efficiency testing, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, so just back with these EBL AA batteries. I did run a discharge test at about 500 milliamps for discharging the batteries, and so I averaged out the output capacity I was able to get from these batteries, and so I got a 1926 milliamp hour capacity, and just dividing that up, I averaged about a 68% efficiency rating from these 4 batteries. I was maxing out at 500 milliamps of discharge power. I don't know if I got this bad efficiency because of the higher discharge rate, but I'm going to do another battery capacity test right now using these other 4 batteries that I have fully recharged from the EBL charger. I'm just going to swap these out for those batteries and run another battery discharge test, but this time I'm going to be discharging the batteries at 200 milliamps to see what happens then. And so yeah, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so just back with the 4 other EBL 2800 batteries. And so yeah, with this test, I did discharge the batteries at 200 milliamps, and what I ended up with was a 70% efficiency rating. So I mean, slightly better than the 500 milliamp discharge rate test. And so in comparison to other YouTube reviews for these rechargeable EBL batteries, I mean, in other YouTube reviews for these batteries, there's been like nearly 100% efficiency. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or not, because this is my first time reviewing batteries like this, and this is my first time using a battery charger and discharge device like this. So I might be doing something wrong. I'm not too sure. I'm just showing you guys my findings. And also when it comes to like using single use, and when it comes to using single use Duracell batteries like this one that I've used in my Xbox controller, this battery and the EBL batteries have lasted the same amount, and you know, this Duracell battery, the single use Duracell battery, has lasted about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Same thing for the EBL battery. You know, 2 of those might last me 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I haven't had any difference in usage time in comparison to this battery and the EBL ones. Yeah, I mean, that's just something I want to point out. This is a AA battery, and that is a AA battery that I use in my Xbox controller. But this is the battery efficiency right over here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. All right, guys, so just my final thoughts for these EBL 2800 AA rechargeable batteries along with the battery charger. So yeah, I mean, I like these batteries. I'm going to continue using them until they're practically dead and I can't recharge them anymore. I know the battery efficiency wasn't the best in comparison to other reviews. Other reviewers have achieved a much better battery efficiency than I did. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I mean, this is my first time using this battery charger right over here, but in my experience, these EBL batteries have lasted as long as single-use Duracell batteries. These AA batteries can be used for any device that takes a AA battery. I know certain people prefer certain batteries to power certain devices because they perform better. For the average consumer though, I don't think they care. If you're watching this and you do care, I'm sorry, but I personally don't. And also, as you can see with the battery charger, this rightmost battery is fully charged. You can see the green light is on, although the green light is pretty dim. But yeah, just to show you guys, that's what it looks like when a battery is fully charged. And also, just my opinion is that using single-use batteries is probably a waste of money as well. You know, you just use it up and you dispose of it. With rechargeable batteries, you recharge them and you can use them again and again until they're fully depleted, you know, when you can't even use them anymore. And so down in the description below, I will have a link to the product page for these batteries along with the battery charger. It does come in a whole pack. All the stuff right over here came in this box. And I will also have the review article down in the description below as well, in case you want to read a review for these batteries. And so yeah, I will see you all in the next video. All right, goodbye.